America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening. Good. No, we'll when we're ready, we'll call you out. We like that. You're ready to go. But we'll call you up. Okay, this is the Grossdale Township Zoning Board of Appeals meeting of February 26, 2013. We'll call it to order. We have the agenda before us. Are there is there a motion? Are there any additions or deletions to the agenda? No. Seeing no additions or deletions, do we have a motion to approve the agenda?
A second.
Vote.
Aye.
Against? Hearing none against, the motion carries. The agenda is as printed. We have the minutes of our regular meeting of January 22nd, 2013. Are there any comments about the minutes? Do we have any corrections? Hearing none, do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second?
Is there a second? Support?
Yes.
Okay, support. Vote?
Aye.
Against? Hearing none, the motion carries. The minutes of January 22nd, 2013 have been approved. Now we get to the appeal part of the agenda, appeal number 13-002. Now you can come up and make a presentation, but before you start talking, we're going to have Tony give us a little analysis of just what we're talking about, so you can listen to him and then you can make your presentation. Tony?
Mr. Chair, what we have tonight is per LSL's letter dated on February 20th, you have a non-conforming structure that's too close to the property line, and as such it doesn't meet the side yard setback requirements of 6 feet. The applicant has 4 feet 9 inches, and also the lot is 75 feet wide, where the minimum required is 80 feet. So the applicant's in front of the board tonight to have a variance grant to build the addition on the house.
So basically what we have before us is two nonconformities. One is the width of the lot, and then the side yard setback.
That is correct.
That's basically what we have. Okay, with that, you want to cite your name and your address and who you're speaking for if you're not the homeowner?
Absolutely. My name is Chris Pesta, owner and agent for Classic Construction. Our address is 7780 Macomb, beautiful island of Rosehill. I'm speaking for Jim and Argie Syringas. That's it.
Okay, now you got to tell us what you're doing and why we should listen to you and agree that the zoning ordinance variance we should approve that. So you're going to have to give us, cite your case, why we should do this.
Okay. Well, we're here asking for a variance for the two reasons which were just previously spoken. We would like to build an addition out to the front part of the home where the home was built in the 1950s. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. Bath has a tub. What we're proposing to do is build an addition out to the front part of the house, making that a master bedroom, and taking the existing bedroom and turning that into a master bathroom with a walk-in shower, commode, and vanity in there. And reason for this is Mr. and Mrs. Syringas, twofold. Their parents are of some age, and when they come to visit them, it's hard for them to get in and out of the tub, and it shortens their stay. And it's also getting tougher for them to get in and out of the tub as well. So with changing it to a master bedroom with a bathroom, with a shower, it'll be easier for them, and it'll just make their quality of life, a lot better down the road.
Were you aware of the side yard setback variance?
No, sir.
You weren't aware of it?
Well, no, not when we first, I'm aware of it now, obviously, yes, and, it's a matter of 15 inches, and so the 6 feet, no, but...
Was there any attempt on your part to get the 6-foot setback, or just were you just going with that existing structure line?
We were going with the existing structure line, that's what we're doing.
So there was no attempt to do anything different?
No.
Let me, if I may, could you move that addition over 15 inches to get the proper setback?
We could offset it 15 inches. I think with the aesthetics of shifting it over, I'm not sure that it would look so nice. We're following the build of the house, and we're just following the wall out, another 14 feet, so that it just, aesthetically, it looks pleasant, It's on East River, and, everything we do, we want it to look nice, and, to shift it, we'd rather build it straight so everybody's happy. It looks nice, neighbors are happy, and, homeowners happy. It reflects our name, we want it to look nice. Sorry.
Are there any other comments?
I have a question. The drawings submitted show us the front half of the house that's being contemplated. What's on the west side of this, which would be the opposite side of this bathroom entrance? Is there a bedroom at that side of the house as well, in the back?
Yeah, there are 2 bedrooms to the back of the house, correct.
Okay, so one would be completely opposite of this one they're proposing to extend forward.
Correct.
Okay. Was there any, for aesthetic purposes, any decision or discussion on putting the master suite in the back of the house 15 inches off the house line, so it would comply with the setback, and you'd have an alternative method to hide it, so to speak?
From what I understand, that anything that was done in this house, because it's a non-conforming structure, we'd have to meet in front of the board, okay?
Correct.
So if we were to build to the back or to the front, the bedroom to the front's a larger bedroom, and it will make for a much nicer bathroom when we convert it over. Also, on the back of the house, the basement sits up, it's, we'll say, somewhat of a shallow basement, so it has a somewhat of an egress window that comes out to the back. And so to build that, you're covering up a big window. It has a window well along the back side, so if we were to build it there, it would cover up that window and cover up the lighting down into the basement and the egress there. So it just made more sense for us to build it to the front. And also, if you saw the house, we call it a salt box. It's mainly a square house. And we felt that by adding to the front, it'll give it a nicer look, a little bit more dimension from the front than hiding it to the back. So we kind of want to trophy it to make the house look, the house is nice, don't get me wrong, but to give it some dimension to the front. Plus, I'm sorry, they wanted to see the really East River. I mean, when they walk out, in our plans, we have beautiful windows to the front, so when they wake up in the morning, they get the sunshine in, and, they get to look out over the river. I mean...
Yeah, I'm looking at your front elevation in your plan.
Okay, hold on.
What I see there basically is just a lot of brick. If you're driving down East River Road, what you see is the brick. Now, normally, are you thinking about putting any shrubs in there to kind of spruce up that strictly brick look?
Oh, absolutely. This is a front and side drawing of our blueprints of what to build, okay? They have plants and shrubs and flowers in there now, and they're going to extend that out further. And also they're thinking about putting down the road a little patio or something with wrought iron little chairs. You know, they want to make it nice so that they can sit out there and, you know, watch the traffic go by in East River. So absolutely, they plan on putting shrubs and trees and, yes,
Yeah,
landscaping the area.
Right, yeah, and that's good. What I'd like to see as part of the motion is to see that it's put in the motion that there will be shrubbery on the front landscaping, that landscaping piece.
Absolutely, yeah,
I
it's
think that
important.
should be put in the motion.
We're removing some bushes and things that we're going to save and replant that they have in front now. They got nice landscaping to the front.
Yeah. So, seeing that that's on East River, you'd like to drive by and see a nice
Absolutely.
side, yeah.
Absolutely. Reasons.
Are there any other questions from the board? I don't see anybody in the audience. There's a gentleman there. Does he have anything to say?
Nothing.
Okay, hearing nothing from the audience, and what I would do is we propose to have a motion from the board.
I'll make a motion. I move to approve Appeal 13-002 by the addition to the home, which would not extend the footprint of the current home. It would stay within the 4 feet 9 inch setback that currently exists, and that shrubbery should be added for just to add up to nicely complement the addition.
Absolutely.
Second.
We have support. Do we have any discussion on the motion? No discussion, so can we have a vote?
Aye.
Any against? Hearing no against, motion carries, so the appeal number 13-002 is approved.
Thank you on behalf of Classic Construction and Mr. and Mrs. Mendes. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Can I take a moment for something other than this?
Does it relate to?
No,
If it's general, then I'd rather have it handled after we have the meeting, if you can.
Oh, I just wanted to plug something, that's all. I know people watch on television, and that's all. It was just about the cheerleading team, that's all. For me, the cheerleader, my daughter's a cheerleader, okay?
The cheerleader.
Yeah.
You were supposed to move, amend the...
I'm sorry. Real quick, they're going to states. They're going to states, and I just wanted to say that's all. You know, I wish them the best of luck, and they're going to states, which is a huge thing for the kids. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Okay, that's all. Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
I'm a proud dad, I'm sorry.
We won't shut the cheerleaders out.
No, you can't. You know, they work hard for these kids. You know, these young ladies, they work hard for it. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your presentation. Okay, we got the next item on the agenda is our comments and miscellaneous. We want to talk about the training session, and I think basically what we're trying to do is we haven't had a training session since June of 2002. And we want to kind of reinvigorate our board members and get them trained, because there are a lot of things that have happened in the 10 or 11 years that have transpired. So we want to get up to board. So I think training is appropriate. What I want to do is set some dates, but I think we should set a couple of dates and see if we can get Lori to get agreement on the board members to agree to the date. So can we pick a couple of dates out? You have a I don't have a calendar, so.
Okay, I got mine, Jackie.
Okay.
You want to start in March, you don't want to, we're not looking at this week, obviously.
Yeah, and I can say right off the bat, I'm going to be gone from March 8th through the 23rd. March 8th through the 23rd, so that's...
the last week of March is Easter. So we're looking at...
And then the last week of March, we have a zoning board meeting, right? Is there?
We do have one? Okay. So why don't we move to April sometime?
We can move to April? Yes?
All right.
You're welcome.
Maybe we could make it on an alternate Tuesday, a Tuesday other than the night that we have a zoning board meeting.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, it'll be too much to go with the appeals, and we'd fall asleep in the training session.
How long is the training session going to be?
I figure an hour and a half, maybe a little longer.
That's what Brian, I've talked to Brian about it, and that's what he thought, with our questions and everything. He
Oh,
thought
so
it'd be-
not a 4-hour session?
Oh, no, hour and a half total.
Yeah, 2 hours at the most, I figure.
Could we consider having it earlier in the evening, at 7:30?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yes?
Yeah. The Tuesdays that are, I have a meeting on the 9th, that's the DPS Commission. So we have the 2nd, the 16th, and the 30th.
I'd be happier with the 16th.
April 16th?
16th,
16th is fine with me.
that's a Tuesday.
That's a Tuesday.
Okay. Time and place?
Now, can we get an alternate because...
See if there's availability for, do you want the boardroom now, or do you want the boardroom?
So you're talking just the room down the hall.
I would think that we could either meet downstairs or up here,
Right.
in the conference room.
Yeah, the last time we had it was in the conference room up here. That was the last time.
And it has the whiteboard. I don't know how, if he has a projection or what his needs are, but either one I think would work.
But we can have 16th as the initial, as the first date. An alternate date would be the 30th. Would that be an option?
And then the 23rd, the following week.
23rd would be our.
Oh, that's our...
That's our meeting
We
day.
can't do that. No, can't do that.
30th?
So the 30th could be the alternate would be the 30th.
Okay.
Okay, so 16th is the first date, 30th is the second. So we can, Laura, you can poll the board members and see what we want to do, and then we can set a time. The time would be early. I mean, what time would be a good start date? Time.
Could we do like 5:30 so we're all home? Yeah.
I mean, to make it easy for you too, or you want to be at the meeting, Lori.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Bring in a couple pizzas.
and Tony would be there.
No problem.
We could even bring in a couple pizzas, maybe.
Yeah.
Salad.
Sure.
Sal.
We can do pizza. No, I'm just kidding.
We don't want to fill you up. Go sleep on us.
Chuck, did I hear you say 6 o'clock would be?
No, I'm saying, if we were going to do a pizza thing, and that would be fine, it would cover dinner, that would be good.
Exactly.
Sure.
Okay.
6 o'clock?
No, 5:30.
5:30?
5:30.
Earlier is better
Yeah, but
for
no,
everybody, I
Is
think.
that okay for Brian? That's the next question.
I'll check.
Yeah, obviously that has to be.
Okay.
Okay, so what we've got is April 16th as the first date, April 30th as the second date, a start time of 5:30 with pizza.
Sounds good.
And Lori will send us all emails to remind us so that we don't forget, right? Nice.
Okay. Are we through? We don't have to vote on that. I think that's just an item that, yeah, right?
Right.
Okay. Then the other thing is next meeting date. Our next meeting date would be March
26th.
26th.
Yeah.
There's that February 4-week thing.
Well, we got 3, right?
We have 3 for March 26th. Okay. Okay, with that, I think we've completed our comments in the miscellaneous.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I have one comment to make, to remind everybody on the commission that our annual meeting for the township is March 25th, at, I believe it starts with a little reception down, I think 6 o'clock, with the meeting starting at 6:30, the annual meeting starting at 6:30, running an hour. We would like as many members of the commission that can be there to be there, if you can make it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. March 25th, 6:30, annual meeting.
That can't, oh, yeah, Monday.
Monday, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Are they going to feed us?
There is a little reception, yeah, there is going to be, yeah, Jim, there'll be food.
Okay.
All right.
All right, with that, are there any other comments or additions that we can talk about? Seeing none, I think, can we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Support?
Second.
Vote?
Aye.
Against? Hearing none, motion carries, meeting's adjourned. Thank you.